Hello there, Paul Sterling here. If you've ever wondered why the people you love the most are often the most difficult to talk to, especially when what you want to talk about is important, emotional, impactful, and even a little bit stressful, hang on. What you're about to learn is why that is, and more importantly, what to do about it. First, thanks for purchasing this program and taking a chance on trying something new, on trying to improve your relationship. I was once told that change isn't always better, but better is always change. Let me repeat that. Change isn't always better, but better is always change. The challenge here is knowing what to change and how to change it to make things better. I'm sure if you're like most people, you've tried to change a few things and it didn't get better, it only got worse. Sometimes talking about things made it worse and the silent treatment didn't help. So what do we change? Also, if you're like most people, you're busy and need something that is simple, easy to learn, and yet at the same time powerful, effective, and worthwhile learning. Kristen and I are going to do everything we can to make sure that this isn't a waste of your time and energy. But here's the hard part. You're going to have to do the hard part, which is practice. If you don't practice this, nothing's going to change. This won't help. So practice, 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 and then the other tough part is to choose. Choosing whether or not you want to move towards compassion and the relationship, or do you want to choose the old patterns that give you the very temporary joy of being right. I know that this is still a challenge for me at times. So we can give you the tools, but you're still going to have to choose to use them if you want to make the changes. Now, what you're about to learn is some amazing communication tools. In fact, if you learn how to use these 3 questions, they will work like magic, helping you resolve conflicts, turn around misunderstandings into a deep connection and understanding, talk about tough issues without taking it personally or making it personal. How valuable is that? Along with creating almost instant intimacy, you will know exactly what to do and how to do it to create intimacy and understanding with almost anyone almost instantly. So let's dive in. Let's see how you can get the most out of this. First, you want to bookmark this page. So if you look up here, you can click on favorites or do whatever you do to bookmark a page. And make sure you can get back to it. And by the way, this is your private page. Please don't share this with anyone else. This is what you've actually paid for. The second thing is I want to tell you about the chunks of this. This is broken into 3 basic chunks. You'll hear my old ex-fisherman coming out of me. I spent 18 years as a commercial fisherman, so if a hard-headed Alaskan fisherman can get this stuff, almost anybody can. Now, let me come back to the page here. Here are the 3 chunks. First one is the 5 relationship wrecking mistakes. And what I want you to do is go through that first. That's the page you're actually on now. And if you can look down here, you can play the audio interviews right here. Just hit this button. So if you click here, it actually will start playing. You can pause it here, stop it, rewind, fast forward. If you click here, and I'm clicking with my right click and just go down to Save Target As, you can download it right onto your computer and just put it in whatever file you want, and then you can put it on your own MP3 player, make a CD out of it, put it in your car, however you want to listen to it. And by the way, I highly recommend listening to it a bunch of times. Down here, by the way, this is a TV interview that Kristen and I did. You can download it. It's actually 7-minute excerpts from that TV interview. Now if we bounce back up here, the other thing you can do is click right here. In fact, I recommend you do this first. And what you can get there is the PDF files that go with the recording. And you'll want to get them, print them out, and go through it with the recording, especially the first time. Later on you can listen in the car, but the first time you definitely want to go through this while you're sitting at home at the desk. So I'm moving over the PDF files so you can actually see what they are. Okay, it's a little difficult. I got this huge dual screen computers here. So as you scroll down, it tells you how to get the most out of this recording. It gets you the basic tools, tells you what you're going to get, which we have already reviewed, and then fill in the blanks. Follow right along. This is listing the 5 most common communication mistakes. So that's the PDF. Each of the 3 sections here, the 5 relationship wrecking section, the 4 steps to instant intimacy and understanding, they have their own PDF. So all you've got to do to get to that one is click on number 2. Or you could have clicked down here, either way. And now what's happening is we're over here on number 2. It's a little slow. I have too many programs open and running. Okay, now you can see we're on page 2. And if you look down here, this is a different PDF file here. You could click on that. And then once again, to play these, all you have to do, click here. And it will start the recording. So that's it. You definitely print out the files, follow along, and practice, practice, practice. And if you haven't been on one of our live calls or to one of our live workshops, definitely come and do that. Because I know it's a little bit hard to practice this by yourself. It's much better if your lover, husband, wife wants to do it with you. You still can do it by yourself, but it makes it easier if they want to do it with you. All right then, that's it. I hope you really enjoy these. You can send your comments, compliments, testimonials, or if you've got ideas on how to make it better, improve it, whatever you want to send us, you can send it to our email, which is Paul at, right down here, just put Paul at magicrelationship right down there .com. Thank you and have a great day. Enjoy these. It's really taken me years to figure out some of these tools, including the 5 mistakes, which once you see them, they'll become amazingly obvious to you. All right. Thanks. Bye.